What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we are checking out the brand new Bruno Mars Signature Strat. This thing is chock full of really cool features. It feels great. Most importantly, it looks freaking badass. It's worth mentioning too, the unboxing experience was absolutely 10 out of 10. I'll show you some B-roll shots just from unloading the case. You see the beautiful guitar first. There's this giant manila envelope just kind of waiting for you on top of the guitar, and I was like, oh cool, there's just some extra paperwork or something in the guitar. Open it up, oh, we have an entirely different colored pick guard, so we can really choose our own adventure here. Like, do I want to keep this black pick guard on, or do I want to put the white one on? Makes the guitar look completely different. It's a really cool thing that I've never really seen Fender do before, is shipping a guitar out with two different options. So really creative and fun idea on their part there. Another thing, in the luggage compartment, we have all the usual paperwork and stuff. We have the trem bar, all of that, but there's a little hidden surprise in here. We have a freaking cheetah print, leopard print. I don't know what the difference is, honestly. It's a leopard print, I think. But we have this beautiful strap. It's included with the freaking guitar. So I thought all that extra case candy really made for just a 10 out of 10 unboxing experience. I'm a big unboxer. I like taking things off, right? It's just a fun, it's like the only time you ever get to do it. It's like your first kiss, you can't redo that. So first kiss with this guitar was a full-on makeout. We went to the bedroom, it was a whole deal. So genuinely don't have the exact specs on this guitar, but I figured it would be cool to have a video that doesn't go, we have a 3.1 radius and this and that. I just want to tell you how it feels, because that's honestly what's most important to me. How does a guitar feel? How does it play? How does it sound? Those are the three things that I really care about. People could go on all day about fretboard radius, about pickup height, about string tension, whatever. How does it feel? How does it sound? How does it play? That's all that matters. So for those of you who have been following me for a while, know that I'm not the biggest Strat guy, right? You don't really see me playing Strats that often, but I think this guitar might be changing that a little bit for me. And here's a couple reasons why. First of all, we have this beautiful neck joint here. And the nice thing about this neck joint is it's tapered, it's angled this way. So when I want to get to those higher frets, it's a lot easier, right? If you take, a traditional Strat, you see how big and boxy this is. Once you get up, above the 15th fret, your hand basically just is like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to be very uncomfortable and very awkward up here, right? So this Bruno Mars Signature Strat has this beveled, neck heel. Feels great, allows you to play it a lot easier, which is, again, always been one of my chief complaints of playing Strats, is like once I get up here, it's just so uncomfortable, right? So they did some serious problem solving there. I really enjoy the feel of the neck way up high. Even if I'm playing in A, I can get all the way up to the top, no problem at all. Another thing too is the neck. I've never connected with Strat necks. I usually like shorter, fatter necks. This neck is very fast and very snappy. I don't know how else to describe it, but snappy. Right? It's like you put a blazer on, you're feeling good, you're looking good, you're like, I'm gonna show up to this party tonight. Everyone's gonna be like, damn, look at that fitted suit, just looks great. It just feels good. It feels very much like a typewriter, right? Like the old school typewriters where you hit each key and you know that when you hit each letter, that thing is slapping against the paper and it's gonna be very direct and very accurate. It feels very accurate. Another thing I really like is the sustain on this guitar is pretty phenomenal. I feel like with most bolt-on neck guitars, you just lose sustain inevitably. They did a good job. I don't know if they just screwed it on extra tight or what, but there's some really serious sustain on this guitar. And the way it is voiced, I don't know if it's the pickups or the wood or what, but it just sounds a little bit more like it's supposed to, if that makes sense, right? A lot of Strats that I encounter sound like a Strat trying to sound like a new version of the Strat, or like the old version of the Strat. This to me just sounds like a Strat, period. It sounds the way it's supposed to sound, and it does the things that you want a Strat to do. It does those in-between sounds really well. It does those kind of bell, chimey tones on the neck pickup, and it gets that really screaming lead sound with the bridge pickup without hurting your ears. I don't know if you feel the same way, but sometimes when I hear Strat players on the bridge pickup just going really, really hard, it like almost like does that to my ears. It like hurts, right? Very balanced pickup systems, feels great, sounds good, buttery smooth, much like Bruno Mars himself, right? Dude's a clean, like smooth sailing kind of guy, moves very confidently, sings like a fucking badass, right? That's kind of, I feel like, what they put into this guitar. They took his like juice and just spunked it into the guitar. And they did a really good job too. I mean, I could talk all day about how beautiful this guitar looks, right? We have this really, really intricate etching on the finish. I don't know how they did that. It even goes up onto the neck. I just noticed right now, actually, a little bit, which is really special. I haven't seen that before. You know, the back of the guitar obviously is where you really can showcase all of that finish etching. Just give you that real authentic old school vibe. You know, it's just a really cool fucking guitar. Like, I can't imagine me handing this guitar to anyone and having them not feel like a little bit like a badass, right? It's just an eye catcher, but it's not too flashy. It's not overstating. It's not trying to be really cool or trying too hard, right? It's just nice mocha color, and I find that it kind of changes in the light. Like if I'm in a darker room versus like out in the sun, it gives you different looks, gives you different colors, almost like a chameleon who can only change different hues of the same color, right? So anyway, I freaking love this thing. Let's plug it in and give it a listen. I'm just gonna play through. I'm gonna go through the different sounds. We're not gonna be picky or precious about it. We just wanna hear how this thing sounds. Let's do it. Also, if you're looking to learn how to play the guitar, check out my website, thedonutdoctormusic.com, where you can start your 7-day free trial for access to over 500 guitar lessons and so many more features. Link is below. I'll see you there. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out the new Bruno Mars signature Stratocaster with me. If you have any thoughts, leave them in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Would you play a guitar like this? What do you think? Do you like the way it looks? Do you like the way it sounds? What do you think? Share your thoughts and feelings and concerns below. Also, if you feel so inclined to subscribe, it really fucking helps me out, and all you gotta do is just click a button. And then even if you never come back here again, you can be like, you know what? I helped that guy out because I clicked a button. I'm a superhero. Because you are a superhero. Unless you don't, then you're a scumbag. And I hope you poop your pants on the way to work today. Could have subscribed, wouldn't have pooped your pants. But guess what? You're stuck in traffic and you're pooping your pants. So subscribe. Love you. Thank you. Goodbye.